This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so today I'm going to install Elasticsearch in CentOS 7. That is a things, but this time not using Docker or not any other traditional way. So this version which we are trying is 8.x. That means most latest one. So let's get into one machine. So I'm creating one machine for that. So clone this, I'll make it elastic, and next clone. Okay, so now I created one VM which is basically CentOS 7 itself, and now I'm going to start this VM. So yeah, now username is root and password is Rajesh123. Now IPA is 8, so 192.168.1.8. So this I'll name it elastic. Okay, so now let me use a putty for connecting it. 192.168.1.8 and root password Rajesh123, and here and appearance 14, apply. Done. So this is my machines. Now I'll go to this URL, which is this one. For time being is official image page, sorry. So here we have a hosted one. Hosted means cloud one, which I'm not going to use it. This is the self-managed one, which I'm going to use it. The popular method for deployment is Docker, which I'm not going to use it, but I'm going to use it. This is through the package because I'm going to install in operating system. So these are the package available. This package we have available in Linux, Windows, Debian, Ubuntu, and RPM. So I can go for this one also, and I can go for this one also. Both are okay. RPM will work in CentOS. This will also work in the CentOS. So I will go with the tarball because that way I know that all the files are inside one place. So it's very easy to troubleshoot sometime and learn everything. So this is the some page on that, and I'm going to download it. So these are the source of downloaded. So let's run each commands one by one. So that is yum install wget and unzip. These are the utilities are not there in this VM. I know that. So I'm installing in much in advance.
Okay.
So now almost ready. So these are the commands which I need to execute, and for that yum install wget unzip hyphen. I'll share with these notes with you. So
Yes.
not so install wget. This is though not needed uh, for download and install purpose, just for verifying the package. So now let me download this file and downloading. So this file, I'll just go for it, untar this file and get into the CD. That's all. So let it download. I'll pause the recording.
This conference will now be recorded.
So here I see that it's not started connecting to. That means it's taking some time to network sync up. So my browser, I'll put this URL, and just to save time, and it's downloading in my browser host machine. So why is taking connect? Okay, now it started here also. So why is taking time? I'm not sure about it. Let me cancel this. That is more than sufficient. So yeah, sometime we have a VMs connecting to from the host machine network. So it is taking time. So yeah, I think it will be done now. So let me.
And you were planning to like download through this browser and then put it into VM. That's what you were trying earlier.
No. It
You
was.
canceled it.
Now it's working. It was holding and waiting for this.
Yeah, let's
This is
suppose
called.
it was not working. So what you were planning, like you
I
downloaded
was
in
in the host machine, and after
uh,
that FTP to this machine.
okay,
FTP. For
correct.
example, you connect the machines with a move or some SFTP tool.
Hmm.
Let's say session SSH 192.168.1.8, I guess, correct now? 8, yes. And username root, enter. And here you can upload this file like this. Yeah. Okay. So this also you can do that, but anyways that is happening. So almost done. One package is good for everything. Done. So here this package I got it. I'll do one thing. I'll just move to this package to OPT, and the reason is I like this place a lot. Uh, mm, there is one problem here in this, and the problem is which I can recall it. That was a problem with 7, and that was Elasticsearch cannot run with user called root. Okay,
Okay.
so that is an important important statement we need to remember. Unfortunately, I'm a root, so this will not work. So what should I do? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create one user. In fact, the
Hmm.
instruction should be there here itself. Let me see that. So here that's okay. Mac OS this okay, and that is okay. This is the one. Now they should be having some instructions for it. And see here,
Hmm.
authentication authorization enabled, password generated for that's Elastic. No, uh, no. Why it's not there? Anyways, I'll go with my ways, which I have experienced 7. So
Okay.
user add Elastic, or you can add any other user also.
Yeah.
Elastic. Okay, and now I'll go and connect to Elastic. This is the one. So right now you see I'm becoming Elastic. So now where
Correct.
is my user space here? What I'll do is I'll cp a file which is in opt elastic to current locations, and I did this. Here you see this file lrt. Here it is. Now this
Yes.
file is right now I have it. So just for the record, I'll just add this command user add elastic, and after that su elastic. Mind it, I have not set the password for elastic, so
Yeah.
that is I need to do. So yes, su elastic, because I was a root, right? So I was able to do that. Okay, so this is done.
Correct.
Now after that, tar hyphen jet xcv, no v x jet xv, not c for create. So I just untar it. And just wait for a few seconds.
Hmm.
It's taking time. No logic, actually it should be happening
Hmm.
immediately. Why? Chmod 755 done, and why is taking time? Just a second, hold on. Let me log in using directly. So PASSWD elastic and ELAS ELASTIC ELASTIC same, and then su elastic. So tar hyphen jet xvf. I mean,
Yes.
I just guessed it actually. I was not knowing, so I just guessed it. So here, and I am finding little odd to digest that setting a password is important for tar. Okay, anyways, so here I got this thing here, everything which we have. Now this has a package, all the Java and all required for running. So I'll go for cd and bin. Now here we have so many utilities, and mind it, if the eight this one is what do you say, security is enabled, so that we need to understand. So what we need to do, so we need to run this command, and that is what I'm going to do. So Elasticsearch, which is here, I'm going to run this, enter. Now I have a few GB RAM, I think 6 GB RAM and 2 CPU, if I'm not mistaken. So there should not be any issues. Let me validate one more time. Uh, for setting, I have a 4 GB RAM, 6 GB RAM, and processors is only one. I can increase if it is showing any issues. So so far info, if info is coming, that's good.
All good.
You should for learning purpose, you should always start the Elasticsearch in the this mode, but in the background also you can run using that. Some of the extra utility you can add, which I have in uh, this one, you see here. So if you add this one, it will run in the background.
Okay, background.
Yeah. Okay, so now it's set. Now what I need from Elasticsearch, see here, Elasticsearch security feature have been automatically configured. Authentication is enabled, cluster connections are encrypted. So this two things is important. That means all the connections you'll made it that you'll made it through, you know,
Correct.
yeah, through certificates or stuff like that. So password for the Elasticsearch, you can get it, but right now the password is set like this one. So at least password I have it, which is here. I'm just noting down because you need this information. This is the
Correct.
password. You can set the password again. Now this is a certificate you have to copy. This is a certificate fingerprint. So this you need it actually. So this is the certificate fingerprint. Now Kibana, configure Kibana to use this cluster. To run Kibana, click the configuration link in the terminal when Kibana starts. So when you want to connect the Kibana, this you can do that. Now here, copy the following enrollment token and paste it to Kibana. So this token which you have to copy it. If you lose it again, you can generate. That's not a problem. But this token you need for Kibana. Mind it, this token only for Kibana. You can use it. Configure other nodes to join this cluster. So right now I'm not clustering it, but yeah, you can create a, let me copy paste this one. So configure other nodes to join this cluster. So for that, on the create an enrollment token with this command. So you have this utility to reset the password, and this utility for creating an enrollment token, and here node, and uncomment the transport up. This you can do it later point of the time. Not required for our starting point. Now apart from that, logs. So this is something which we have to uh, understand. So this is the one section of the code. There's another section of the code which is here, and this is the third section which you need to focus, and this is the fourth for the clustering. Understood, all of you?
Correct. Correct.
Okay, so now we'll go into the connections of it. So how do we do that? So after getting all this stuff, I'm just going for connecting it. So connections is through, just give me 2 seconds. I'll just pause this recording.
This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah. So now I'm identifying the locations for this command. So CS certificates are there here. Mind it here. Here you have many certificates. This is for HTTP request, and this some HTTP.p or some other transportation. You have this one. So when you are in a clustering, you need that. Right now, I need this guy, and the location for the certificate is this one. Now what you can do is you can create one variable and set this always up. And what is the username? Elastic. And this username is not a system username. This is the Elasticsearch username, the one which we discussed here. And then URL is this one. So this is the right format of URL which we need to, and I'm expecting the output like this. Earlier I used to do like this. It was very easy because security was not enabled. So run this. Now you have to enter the host password for the user Elastic. Now you can also, try something like this. I'll give you the way. Just give me a second. First, let's make the password, enter, and here it is. So this is something which you have to experience. So now my Elasticsearch is working. Now I'll do the basic setup, basic CRUD. So at least I'll get to know the problem which I was facing yesterday is true or not, and something else. So my thing is done. Now you know what? I'm not going to paste the password again and again. So I'm going to embed the password in the command itself. So in Elasticsearch curl embed password example. So I think it's a colon after the Elasticsearch, but I'm not able to recall it. Sorry. Sorry. So I'm going to use this some Google searches, so that will be faster. I knew that. This is a colon, okay? So you can use this. So this password I'm going to embed this time again with this URL, which I'm going to use it, and colon done. So now this is my URL. I'll just check if it's working or not, because this way my life will be easy. And for that, clear the screen and enter. Wonderful. So now this command is ready to work from anywhere where that this local host is enabled. By the way, you can enable this IP address also, but for learning purpose, not doing it. Okay, so now let me quickly do the CRUD operation. So what I'm going to do, I am going to create one index. So how do I do that? This page I have shared with you. So you should be. So this is the command which I am going to add it. So copy, and finally adding these products and pretty. A pretty is not required though. I have a habit of copying and pasting without modifying things. So this is pretty. Can we run it? Clear the screen. I am creating index. Something got broken, so let me see that. This is the one. And for this, you don't need this one also. So empty, just a second. Done. Oh no.
Error.
Root.
No such found.
Okay, that's a true. That's error is true. It says that there is no product index is found. and that is true. So by default, this is taking get. So I need to say put, which I missed it actually. So that is
Okay.
right error. So where do you put it? You put it here. So you know what? One day I need to sit and convert each and every code for that. So that is stuff. Okay, so now done, products is created. Now
Hmm.
I'm going to get that. So here list of indices, which I'll get it, and I will add this part all the time, and should be okay, I guess. Correct, yeah, should be okay. So here I'm going to get this again some mistake. Uh, curl aggregate certificate elastic password. This worked, right? Yeah, let me check one more time. Clear the screen. Yes, already exists. That's right thing.
Hmm.
So this is perfect, fine.
It's not then we'll remove that execute because
Oh
by
no no no
default.
there no 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 there is error. See here.
Okay,
Yeah
local.
yeah. So carefully we need to rewrite all the code here. Done. And you see that products is there. Here you have no docs 0. Okay.
Hmm.
So can I introduce the new docs now? So this is the documents. One documents which I'm trying to do that, and for this uh, I'll have to change products. This will throw an error actually. Okay, type is mobile, click OK. So I think so this should work. Oh no no no, this is certificates. This is just for the trying the setup if it's working or not. After that, Kibana is the ultimate goal for it.
Correct. Yes.
And
No error. Handler.
it says products mobiles. Okay, so here maybe the type has been removed. Some more changes have happened in this here. So what I will do is I will rather copy from the official website. So here I'm introducing one type called mobile.
Hmm.
So what I'll do, Elasticsearch CRUD operations, and here I'll go for official documents, and API examples will be given here. You can see that. So that is the stuff. So uh, ah, so here if I see, this is different one. I need to have it this month. Oh, I'm just trying to find out the Let me pause this recording.
This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so this is not working for 8.x now, which was working for 7, and like this you have to work for 8. Now many will change, but slowly. So this is the one. Now let me get this first, get this whether I'm able to get it or not. So that one, I have a CRUD operations. Here it is. So how do I get it? So for that get put and here get. Okay, so now get, let me copy entire thing till here, and after that I'll say products / products and close this, and here get. Now this is the one documents I'm having. Yes. Now this I want to improve it in a pretty format. So I think should work. Earlier used to work in 7. So let me try. Yes, it's working. So here it is. This is the document ID. The format is changed actually for the pretty. I need to try something like different one. Yeah. Let me try only RAM and storage. So partial get, clear the screen, illegal. So let me remove it. Now, okay, so this is also need to check later. Okay, so overall that Elasticsearch is working. I'm able to post it, and I'm able to get it. Okay, so that is which was problematic in the Kubernetes, correct?
Yeah. Can we try, Rajesh, that put as well, so that we can see that whether it is increasing or not, that number of replica, right?
So I need to get sample for it and put here. Just a second, let me get it. So it says doc app. So I think it will work in this format. So this is the one individual documents. So doc ID would be here. This is the API underscore doc. This is API, not a type.
Correct.
And here, and this is the one. Let me try and clear the screen. Enter. There's some mistake. I think I have missed it. So no, pretty is yeah, pretty is not required though. Yep, pretty has been deprecated. Maybe I need to check with that, because it was very easy for seeing the data.
Correct.
something missing, and that is, I got it. Okay, this one was missing.
Mm-hmm.
Enter. Done. Created. Total 2 records we have. Failed 0 and drop. So here done. Now that can we see that both the documents? So the best command is to see that is we have here. How many documents? So 2 documents I inserted, right? So here only document 1. How come? So that this one, this one we did, no? And okay, let's do one thing. I did 2 times, I remember. I'll modify one more for this. Okay, and same document but change the document ID to
2.
And clear the screen. Enter. This is total 2, failed 2. Still showing 1. One more. I'll put it up document 3 with the same data. Enter. Total 2. Okay, ID 3. This is okay.
ID. Sequence number is
created. Okay, sorry. I'm reading wrong thing actually. I'm reading the sharding, which is total true all the time. So this is 3, correct. And now, but why is not getting increased?
It should we get updated
Immediately, yeah.
Okay.
Products UID. So I can see all the data for indices. So how can I see that? Let me find out my code for it. So updating, no, fetching, partial, and deleting. This is the one. This is the magical one, which will display all this stuff. So this is the one API, products API, to everything. So what to do for this?
Underscore search is a API.
Yes. And copy and paste and see. Only products. So let's read that. Total shard 1, that's okay. This is a shard information, I don't care right now. Total hits 4. So 4 records we have. This is right. Max score, that is okay. This is the record number 1. This is the ID which I inserted first time, that's perfectly fine. And second one is this one, the ID which is first, that is I did it. After that I did second, that is perfect, and third. So here you have, but for some reason, okay, now it's got updated. Okay, so I'm not earlier it used to be faster. Docker. So yeah, that is the stuff. But
Shall we try one more?
yeah,
One more. So
so last one 3, right?
yeah.
This time 4. And done. Can we see that? It's not got. It's maybe sharding and indexing. It's taking time. I need to find out the ways to immediately see that.
Hmm.
So here is shown. Here's coming. So after the search, what happens when you search that entire index? Then probably this is getting updated.
Correct.
Yeah. So maybe indexing is creating, or indexing or sharding is taking time, or maybe something. And I'll find out the region for it. Okay, so this is the what we did. We installed the Elasticsearch, and then in CentOS, then we did the simple CRUD, and using this method and all stuff like that. Okay, so now you follow this stuff. You set up your own Elasticsearch, and after
Yes.
that you set up a Kibana also, and see the connect that stuff, and see then after that Java code and all it's working on. So for the workaround which I see, use the search API first, but through the Kibana also we used it. But anyways, I'll share this document with you and then get started. Got it?
Yeah. And integration, like same we have to follow for what we have done for
Yeah. So once the
Docker.
do one thing, Kibana you can use in the container also. That's not a problem. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
once you start the Kibana, they will prompt you some UI, and you have to feed the URL of uh, Elasticsearch with this token.
Okay.
And one more thing, this is saying is valid for only 30 minutes. Mind it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this I will create my own. So
Yeah.
okay. So once that how I will integrate this thing like CentOS Elasticsearch with the Kibana, the containers Kibana.
Now, Kibana will be running as a container, and
Yes.
when you access the Kibana UI part, okay, that
Yeah.
port number, then they'll prompt you where is your Elasticsearch. Okay.
But
Uh,
it is directly coming that whenever that username
oh,
password screen is coming, right?
got it. Yeah. No, no, no. When you install the Kibana, let me just a second. Hold on. Let me show you. This is like Kibana, okay?
Hmm.
Correct.
Hmm.
And in this Kibana, you need to pass the Elasticsearch. So how do you pass it? So here, mm, just a second, hold on. Kibana and Docker pass Elasticsearch search on another node. So here this is done. So you can pass it like this. No, no, this is another one. Just give me some time. I'll come back to this, because here the command is Whenever you run the Kibana, Elasticsearch is running inside that container only. So if you see here, but just give me some time, I'll come back to this.
Else we can install